I just saved $200 more every single month, and it's pretty awesome. Just by switching where I buy things that I've already been buying, I've been able to find a company that has the same or similar products with same or similar quality for a way less price. In fact, I'm going to be able to buy a lot of the same stuff that I was buying before and save $200 a month just from the stuff that I was already buying, and maybe take that $200 a month and start doing some better things with it. Or I actually have a few products that I'm interested in starting to take that I've been waiting to find the money or to be able to figure out how to be able to do it. But now that I have $200 a month more than I did before, I'm going to be able to buy a few more things that I've been waiting for and wanting to be able to purchase. So a couple of months ago, maybe less, I did a video on how I save $500 a month in my budget. And this video, I'm going to talk about switching one of my categories of spending. I was able to save, I went from 500 a month down to 300 a month on the same exact products. So I'm a health enthusiast. I absolutely love helping people manage, protect, and grow their wealth as a financial coach. But I also love fitness. I actually did a show long time ago, decades ago. I stood on stage in, a pair of shorts and flexed my muscles. So I had some fun many years ago. I've done working out and been in the gym for most of my life. I love exercise. I love lifting. I can't start my day without working out. So I'm pretty passionate about it. So health and fitness. In fact, I was originally going to start my financial practice as fiscal fitness. That was one of my ideas because I love the idea of fiscal, which is money, but it kind of sounds like physical. And then fitness, of course, there's so many interrelated things with health and with money. Like if you're overweight, you're eating too much. If you have a ton of debt, you're spending too much. So there's so many correlates. There's so many things that go hand in hand with health and wealth that I've been just an advocate for health for many, many years. In fact, I have some affiliates that I've just started with a health insurance company that I think are going to be really good. Some supplements I think I'm going to start adding into my rotation on talking about. So this one is really exciting because I take creatine, whey protein, fat burners. I take testosterone support. I'm 50 years old, so I got to have something to support my testosterone. I've been taking all these things for a long time. I take a pre-workout. I take an amino acid, branched chain BCAA for recovery. I've been taking what else? Some minerals, vitamins. I've just been an advocate for getting more supplements, nutritional supplements. The way I've studied a lot about our food supply and the way that they fertilize, the farmers fertilize. There's just a lot of lack of nutrients in the food we have today. And so we need to have supplementation from a lot of things. And there's a lot of really good things coming out with, detoxes and, methylene blue and some of these other things that are coming out that are really supposed to help with your health and give us some of that clarity and just open up our minds to some things. And I think that might be a lot of reasons why people don't want to get into budgeting or want to really track their money, because it becomes overwhelming. And when you're overwhelmed, that's usually because you're stressed out, and you're stressed out because you have high cortisol levels. You usually have high cortisol levels because your health isn't where it should be. I work out every day. I get on the bike or the treadmill and I lift, and I still have cortisol issues and feel like I have stress. So I imagine those that don't work out and those that don't have the exercise regimen and the discipline that I have had over the years I don't know how they do it. But so the idea was that I every once in a while, I want to look at the money I'm spending. I want to look at for example, I want to look at my car insurance and shop around. I want to look at my life insurance and shop around. I want to look at my portfolio. I want to make sure, hey, am I buying the right stocks still? Am I still, are the stocks that I bought before still performing the way I want them to? So every once in a while, at least yearly, and I highly recommend maybe every 6 months, at least, but maybe 6 months to a year, review every category of your spending. So if you spend a lot of money in supplements, whey proteins, creatines, if you're in the gym quite a bit, then this video is going to be for you, because I'm going to focus in on that area of the spending that I've been doing and the company that I switched to that has USDA certified organic products and services with third-party lab tested results on all their products. So I was really impressed with that. And so I looked at my Amazon, Costco. I mean, I was going to some of the cheapest places to buy these things anyways, but these guys are like, once you see their prices and their quality, you can't unsee it. So I was pretty excited to be able to see this. My friend introduced them to me, and I was like, yeah, for those prices, there's no way that their quality is going to be there. And then I started reading the labels, and I started reading the third-party labs, and I was like, this might be legit. It's at least worth trying. And so I'm trying them out right now, and so far so good. I like them. I feel good. They're helping. So I don't feel any worse than with the other stuff. So I know they're at least as good as what I was doing before, and potentially even better, because the companies that I was working with before, they don't show that they're USDA certified organic, or they don't show lab tested, whatever. So I'm sure they have their quality control, but I'm just really telling you that I was impressed with this one. So I just want you to know that it's important every once in a while to go through your spending and find out if there's things that you can switch out. Like, for example, if you're buying, if you have a subscription to something and you come across another better deal, you might need to switch. As a content creator, there's a lot of new AI things that are coming out, AI tools. And so you might be spending money for one AI tool, and then another AI tool comes out with more stuff for the same price, or more stuff for a better price. Well, it might be good to switch so that you're lowering your expenses or managing and disciplining your expenses. And that can be done with all kinds of things. I just did it, that video that I shared earlier a couple months ago was something I went through all my Amazon purchases, and I was like, do I really need these things? Am I really using them? Do I really still take all this stuff? And some of it it was stockpiling, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to stop taking it. And that saved me several $100s. Well, again, I did it with my supplements, and I switched to a new company. So instead of all these other Costco's, Amazons, and other places that were online, I switched to this new company, and I'm really impressed. So if you want to know a little bit more about the store that I am moving all my purchases to for any of those types of, creatine, whey protein, fat burners, vitamins, minerals, any of that stuff, comment the word SAVE, S-A-V-E, comment the word SAVE down below, and I will reply with the link so that you can check out the store. Whether you do it or not, it's important to go through your expenses every once in a while and see where you're spending money, and see if anybody else can give you a better deal for the same or similar quality, or even better quality, because all kinds of new technology comes out on a regular basis. So I highly recommend that you take time, or what I do and what I've done is take time to look at your spending, see if there's something better out there, or see if there's something that can give you the similar stuff for a lower price, and then make the switch. If you make the switch, you're going to save a bunch of money, and that extra money you can either use to buy stuff that you were looking forward to, or you can start using that to get out of debt more quickly, build your savings accounts more quickly, work on your investment accounts, get your risk management done with your different insurances that you might need or we're looking to get. Whatever you do, lowering your expenses is always a good thing, especially if you're going to use the new money in positive ways to build your net worth, to turn your income into wealth, and build your massive bank account. Until the next video, have a great day, and we'll see you on the next one.